Over the next 6 lessons we'll be looking at the Rockschool Grade 2 exam. We're going to start by taking an in-depth look at the exam piece Bone Crusher, which is playing now. Bone Crusher is a metal piece in the style of bands like Metallica, Pantera and Tribune. It features heavy riffs that use power chords, hammer-ons and slides. There's also a lead guitar part in the final section. In this lesson we'll be looking at setting your tone correctly and playing the power chords in Bone Crusher's A section. Most amplifiers have 2 channels that can be selected either by a switch on the amp or a foot switch. One channel is usually clean, while the other can produce a distorted tone. You'll need a very distorted tone for Bone Crusher, so set the gain on your amp between 8 and 10. You can also get a distorted sound by using a distortion pedal. There are lots of different kinds of distortion pedal, but they will all do a good job as long as the gain or drive is set fairly high. The classic metal tone is achieved by boosting the bass and treble to somewhere between 8 and 10, and then reducing the middle to around 2 or 3. This will give you the classic metal scooped sound. There are lots of different amps with lots of different dials, so these settings should only be used as a rough guide. The Rockschool Grade 2 book features an in-depth introduction to tone. This covers all the controls found on your guitar and amp, as well as most variations of the main controls on different amps. With your tone in place, it's time to look at Bone Crusher's A section, which looks and sounds like this. Many of the chords in this section are played staccato. This means they are played short and detached. The F5 chord at the first fret can be cut short by releasing pressure on the strings. Play just the F5 chord until you get used to this technique. This method works well for the F5 chord. However, the E5 chord contains an open string which will keep on ringing. You can use the undersides of your fingers to stop the string, but you may find it doesn't stop the sound completely. You can also mute the chord by placing the edge of your picking hand on the string to stop the open string ringing. Distorted tones can be noisy and will amplify even the quietest sound, so make this movement sharp and precise so you don't create unwanted noise. You can practice this technique in isolation by playing the E5 on its own before combining it with the F5 chord found in Bone Crusher's A section. You can get all the information you need on the Rockschool exams by visiting rockschool.co.uk.